Anybody? What is Snowflake? No. It's a cloud-based data warehouse. What's the purpose of this Snowflake? This is mainly for data storage, data processing, and data analytics. Okay, see one more time. It's a cloud-based data warehouse. It's mainly for storaging purpose, processing, and analytics. Okay, before going on, let me understand what is OLTP, abbreviation for OLTP.
Online
Anyone?
transaction processing.
Online transaction processing. Okay, see what about OLAP? OLAP, online
Online analytical processing.
analytical processing. We'll connect the dots. Okay, it says cloud-based data warehouse mainly for storaging, processing, and analytic. Simple example I'll try to give. You can able to relate. I went to the bank ATM. Okay, see my balance is 10,000. I withdraw 6,000. Now my balance is what? 4,000. So within fraction of seconds, we'll get a message saying like your balance is 4,000. So this is what? This is a day-to-day transaction. So day-to-day transaction where we can store? In where? In the database or in the data warehouse?
OLTP.
OLTP, that is nothing but database. Same thing, one more point is that what I went to the online net banking and I search for 5-year statement. Okay, tell me the response time will be faster or be slower for 5-year statement when compared to this thing? It will take some
Slower.
time. Okay, so because what happened, this is what? This is an historical data. Okay, see, so historical data. Historical data where we can store in the OLAP. So by seeing this one, tell me, so Snowflake is mainly for OLAP system or OLAP system? Mainly for what? Mainly for what?
OLTP.
OLAP, because it's saying like
OLAP.
OLAP, data storage, data processing, and data analysis. Okay, see now what happened? I want to go for analysis. Analysis on what? Historical data. So current data plus historical data, we should store in which? We store in data warehouse. Now, which data warehouse we're working on? We are working on cloud data warehouse. That is nothing but Snowflake. Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse mainly for OLAP. That is nothing but for analysis purpose. And before that, tell me what is SaaS? SaaS abbreviation? SaaS abbreviation?
Software as a service.
Software as a service. Software as a service. What exactly software as a service in the sense? Tell me what exactly it means.
Pay and use.
Okay, see, pay and use. Okay, apart from it, pay and use. Is there anything?
Not required to install anything like software or hardware.
Correct. So no need to install any software or any hardware. Okay, so create account and work on it. Okay, so this is called as SaaS model. See, tell me, Snowflake is a SaaS model. See here, we are trying to create account and we are trying to work on it. No need to install any software or any hardware. Snowflake is a SaaS model. But whereas this is what? This is Oracle. What we are trying to do? We are trying to install Oracle database and ID. Whereas Snowflake is nothing but what? Just to create account and try to work. And say SaaS model, software as a service. No need to install any software or any hardware. Just to create account and work on it. And it's also pay as you go model. What is pay as you go model? Tell me. What is pay as you go model?
Have to pay as much as you list.
Correct only. See,
Yeah, based on the services and based on the services utilized and the data.
Okay, see, correct only. Here,
based on that, they will do the charge.
Correct only. See, here in Snowflake, there are two types of cost with it. Mostly storage cost and computation cost. Storage cost, nothing but what? The table storage. Okay. So what about computation cost? Nothing but what? The processing power. Okay. See here, there are two types of cost. If I use for 1 hour, I should pay for 1 hour. It's a pay as you go model. Snowflake is a one more time. We'll try to conclude. It's a cloud-based data warehouse mainly for storage, processing, and analytics. Okay. How much volume? Tell me how much volume gigabytes are how much volume it can handle? Huge volumes of data. Huge volumes in the sense, tell me MBs, GBs,
No,
Tell me. Okay,
TBs.
so see,
Terabytes.
terabytes to petabytes of volumes it can handle easily. So remember, if you have huge this much volume only, we need to go for Snowflake. Otherwise, no need to go for Snowflake because so if it can handle huge volumes of data, terabytes to petabytes of volumes, it can handle easily. And it's a SaaS model, software as a service. No need to install any software or any hardware. Just create account and it can. And it's a pay as you go model. And what type of cost will be there? Mostly storage cost and computation cost. We'll see the same thing in detail. Okay, see storage cost and the computation cost. Tell me what is the role we need to apply after completion of this course? Our role, our profile, role, our job profile. Tell me for which course we are trying to apply. Snowflake.
Developer.
So Snowflake developer, or we call as Snowflake data engineer. So we are working on the data. That's why we call as Snowflake developer or Snowflake data engineer. And any other roles apart from developer? Is there any role? Only Snowflake developer there in a project. What the guys will be there? Snowflake
Testing.
admin team will be there. Snowflake admin, Snowflake architect. Then testing team will be there. Okay. Another thing, Snowflake developer, admin, architect, testing team. Then that's it. Team lead will be there, business analyst will be there, BA people will be there. Okay, so these are the guys. Okay, see project. Okay, see in a project we don't work individually. Developer dev team will be there, admin team, architect team, testing team, BA team, BA team. What is BA abbreviation for BA?
Business
Uh,
analyst.
so
Business
remember,
analyst.
so see, so apart from Snowflake, you should learn all this concept. Business analyst. Okay,
Analyst.
what is BA team or reporting team? It's a business business
Intelligence.
intelligence, nothing but a reporting team. So see, point is that what, okay, as a part of, okay, support, no, once with everything, no, support will come into picture. Okay, see, so Snowflake developer, admin, architect, testing team, business analyst, and business information. So these are the guys you should know. Remember, we don't work individual, we form as a team. It's called as a team. Okay, so you got the point. So after completion, we should apply for Snowflake developer or a data engineer. Okay, this is one. Next one is that what? Now Snowflake is mainly for what type of project right now? Okay, which type of projects right now focusing on what type of project? Tell me scope of project. Anyone? What type of projects focusing most now? Tell me.
Migration.
migration.
So migration, so data migration project. Okay, see right now we are focusing mostly on the data migration project. What is migration project? Tell me. What is migration project?
One
Moving-
source to
moving
another
from,
source.
What exactly we are trying to migrate?
different
Data
systems.
tables.
Okay, see, so
Views.
correctly. So moving the data from one data source to Snowflake. Now, question is that what? What are the data sources? Tell me what are the data sources?
Oracle. SQL.
Okay, see, it can be OLTP system or OLAP system. Or it can be Oracle. Tell me, Oracle, SQL
SQL
server.
server.
Okay, see, Postgre. Okay, see,
MySQL.
Netezza. Okay, Netezza, MySQL. Okay, so
File-
DB2,
SAP HANA.
SAP systems. Okay, see, okay, then, anything?
File systems.
File systems. Okay, see, file systems. It can be flat files or
Salesforce will be there also, right?
which one?
Salesforce.
Salesforce data. Okay, see Salesforce data. Okay. Or Redshift. Okay, see Redshift. Okay, sometimes they're using Cloudera. Hadoop data also they're trying to migrate. Okay, see. So point is that what? Assume like these are the legacy systems. Mute yourself. Okay. So see, these are the legacy systems. Okay, see, legacy system, nothing but what our data will be available in any of the data sources. It can be single source or multi-source. Now, what happened? Now, company wants to move this data to Snowflake. Now, tell me why the company wants to move this data. Already, this application is working fine. Why the company wants to move this data to the cloud? Tell me.
Security purpose or storage purpose.
Tell me. So why? Okay, see, generally
Easy
correct.
access.
Okay, see, so one is the security purpose. Okay, see security. Okay, then ease of maintenance because since it's a SaaS model. Okay, we don't need to maintain all these things. Who will maintain? The Snowflake will maintain. Okay, security, ease of maintenance, and one more important thing is that what? Mainly for what?
Storage.
Cost cutting, and huge volumes of data. Okay, got the point. A simple use case before going. No, suppose see, I'm having, so you need to connect the dots. I'm having phone is there. It's having 128 GB. Okay, is there. Out of 128 GB storage, 128 GB, it's occupying photos and videos. Okay. Now question is that what? Now performance of my phone is, it's a, it will be degraded. It will be good. The performance of my phone. Tell me, the phone performance will be, it will be good because it almost consumed that. Okay, it's now what happened, the performance will get degraded. Now what I should do, now this data is important. Now where I should store, okay, now I want to store in what? In the Google Drive. So this is nothing but
Right.
cloud. Same here also what happened. Now my on-premises data is having so much of storage. When storage increases, what happened? The performance degrade. Now what happened now? I want to move this historical data to Snowflake so that the performance. So main purpose is huge volumes and the performance and the cost cutting. So ease of maintenance. Okay, and you can easily scalable. We'll see the same thing. Security, ease of maintenance, cost cutting, huge volumes, performance, and scale. Because of all these reasons, what happened? So companies wants to move this data to on-premises to cloud because it's a SaaS model. Just we should go, it's a pay as you go model, like hourly basis. Like we need to pay, like if I use for 1 hour for storage, I should pay for hourly base. Like this, we need to make it's a pay as you go model. Got the point, Asim? So we are moving our on-premises data to Snowflake. Next question is that what exactly we are trying to migrate from on-premises to Snowflake. We are saying moving the data from one data source to Snowflake. This is one. Next point is that what exactly we are trying to migrate. Tell me, we are trying to migrate what? What data? What data? What data? How the data will be stored in OLTP system in the form of? In the form of? What in the form of tables? No, tables. Okay, see, so we need to migrate our data. See, this is assuming this is my Oracle database system. So there are multiple objects. What are the objects? It can be, so see, it can be tables, it can be views, it can be functions and procedures. See, okay, so okay, see those ones. So make sure your cons, please. Okay, now see what happened. Now we want to migrate in the phase one. We'll try to migrate the tables. Now tables, tell me now 10, 20 tables will be there in a project. Tell me.
No,
No,
sir.
it's like okay, 500 to 1000 plus tables will be there. Okay, or sometimes 2000 tables will be there because it's a huge volume. No data will be storing 500 to 1000 plus. In the second phase, what exactly we are trying to migrate? Anyone? In the second phase, what we try to migrate?
Tables, views.
Second phase, we'll try to views. Okay, views nothing but for reporting people, we'll try to migrate views. Okay, so 200 plus views will be there. Okay, in the third phase, what we might to migrate the logic. Logic where we try to return in the functions and procedures. Okay, so see, simple thing is that what? Okay, see now remember already data is available. Suppose like let me take one simple use case. Let me take this table. So see, this table is already available. Okay, so this is the deal. 1 second. So this table is already available. But what happened? We want to migrate this table to Snowflake. See, copy the same thing. So this is the DDL script. I'm copying and I'm putting here. Tell me it work. If I put exit is, if I exit like this, it work as it is. Tell me it won't work because in Snowflake, this is not there. Okay, so this is not there. So now what happened? Now we need to create the table. Remember, point. So already the tables, the views, the functions, and the process will be available in the Oracle database SQL server. Now, what exactly we should migrate? We need to migrate these objects according to what? According to the Snowflake standards. Got the point. One more time. See, now my data is already, my tables are there, my views are there, my functions are there, my process. But what happened? So this data, if I copy paste as it is, it won't work. We should change it according to Snowflake standard and make it working. So this is our job. As a part of Snowflake developer, we'll work on table migration, views migrations, functions procedures. See, we'll work on table migration. So view migration, procedure migration. So once we migrate, what we should do? We should work on validation. So testing and automation. Got the point? As a part of Snowflake developer, we'll work on table migration, view migration, procedure, validation, testing, and automation. So these are our roles and responsibility. Okay, see, as a part of Snowflake developer, we should migrate tables, existing views, existing functions, procedure. After migrating, we should validate and we should test and we should do transformation and automation. Okay. Now, point is that what? Now, how can I do all this validation, testing, automation by using which concept? Tell me now, I want to do validation, source count and the target count matching or not. I want to do some testing or I want to do some transformation. How can I do this all this thing with the help of what concept? With the help of
SQL queries.
SQL concept. See, if I want to communicate with Snowflake, how can I communicate SQL concept? In the SQL, you should have knowledge on all these concepts, SQL commands, filtering concepts, sorting, so string functions, set operators, conditional statements, pattern matching, regexp. Okay, so these are important nulls, aggregate functions, analytical functions, so on. So, okay, see, if you know all this concept, why we want to know? Because I want to communicate with the Snowflake. How can I communicate with the Snowflake with the help of what concept? With the help of this SQL statements only. See, ultimately, we need to bring on-premises data to Snowflake and we should validate, testing, transformative, and automate. How can you perform all this thing with the help of SQL concept? See, one more time. So it's a cloud-based data warehouse, mainly for storage, processing, analytics, huge volumes of data, terabytes to petabytes of volume. It's a SaaS model, storage cost, mainly for what? Mainly for data migration project. We are trying to work on it. What exactly we are trying to migrate? The tables, the views, the functions, and the procedures. So we need to migrate these objects into Snowflake. So while migrating, what exactly we should do? Tell me. Tell me what exactly we should do. We should validate it, test it. Okay, then document. We should do some documentation part, then transformation part. Okay, now how we can do all this thing with the help of what concept? With the help of SQL concept. Okay, got the point. So this is the functionality. And also so far. So we'll see the project flow and you can take the questions. I'll take the questions. Okay, see 1 second. I'll explain this project flow, then you can able to make it working. So before that, I'll try to give simple use case. Okay, suppose see, I am ABC car sales CEO. Now my company is there in US region, UK region, and India region. Now US, nothing in the US, it's having 50% sales are there. And UK, they're having 30% sales is there. Understand this functionality. So 30% sales is there, and India, you're having 20% sales is there. Okay, now in US, they're having Oracle database. Okay, in UK, they're having SAP HANA systems, in having file systems are there. Now what happened as a company CEO in the 2024, I want to know how much sales happen, how much profit I happen. Now, but what happened now? My data is there in Oracle database, SAP HANA file system. Tell me, can I able to visualize this data? Is it possible? Tell me. Now my data is in different database, different format will there. But I want to analyze this data. Now, how to analyze this data? Tell me how to analyze this data.
We have to move all this data into another.
Okay, see, point is that what? So this data is in
Common
different
database.
database, different thing. Now what happened now? I want to bring all this data to one centralized storage unit. What is called as what? It's called as Snowflake. So see, we are moving all this data from US, UK to one. It's called a Snowflake. Now, after moving, what happened? What we should do? We should do validation, testing, then the transformation. Now, how can I perform all these things by using which concept? Tell me by using which concept? Tell me with the help of SQL. Now, what happened now? I have bring all this data. I perform aggregate function, analytical function. Now, what I should develop all this thing after transformation? What I should do? I should create a views. Now, who will consume these views? Which way consume these views? Tell me.
Reporting business
Reporting
analyst.
people. Reporting people. What they try to build? They try to build. They try to build what? What they try to build? Build
They will
the
build
dashboards. Dashboards are reports. Okay. See, point is that what? Now we have bring all this data, 50%, 100% data here. Now our data will be in the form of tables. On these tables, we have performed the validation, transformations, and ultimately we are trying to give this data to Power BI guys. How we are trying to give? We need to build the views. Okay, we need to create the views. After creating views, what happened? The Power BI guy will try to consume the same thing. See one more time. So we should bring all this data to, this is called as data migration, moving the existing database into Snowflake and do the validation, testing, transformation. Ultimately, we need to give this views to the reporting people. Reporting people, what they try to build? They try to build the dashboard. So this is one use case. Or else like what happened? This transformed data I want to give to, okay, AI people, machine learning people, they want to do some forecasting or they want to develop the algorithm. So see, these are the, see, bring the data from different sources, do the validation, do the transformations, create views and give to the reporting people and AI people, and so that they can able to analyze this data. See this project flow and you can able to ask the question. See, simple thing. So this is, see, data, it can be file systems, or it can be OLTP systems, or it can be cloud systems. So see, it can be flat files, Oracle database, or SAP. So this is a legacy system. Now what happened? Company wants to move this data to Snowflake because of performance, or because of cost cutting, or because of security or maintenance. Now this is called as what? Moving our data to Snowflake is called as data migration. What exactly we want to migrate? The tables, the views, the functions, and the procedures. So we want to migrate all this database object to Snowflake. Now see, this is called as data migration. Got the point? Clear so far? So see, now these are the processes, either ETL tool or ELT tools will be used. Got the point? So see, now we have bring this data. So see, with the help of this, all this Snowflake concept, copy, Snowpipe, external table, we are bringing all this data to Snowflake. After bringing, what we should do? We should do what? Validation. The source count and the target count are matching on any validation, any loading issues like data type issues, data length issues, we need to figure out and we need to rectify. Once we should do what happened, we should do the transformation with the help of SQL concept. Then after transformation, what happened? We should give this data to reporting people. Reporting people, what they try to build? They try to build the dashboards. Got the
Dashboards.
point? Dashboards. Okay, dashboards, nothing but what? Instead of tables, I can able to visualize what? So I am getting this much of amount. Tell me how to get this sum of amount with the help of aggregate functions. This is with the help of group by concept, analytical functions. So these are them. So I'm passing the, it's a filtering concept, aggregate function, group by concept, analytical. So whatever the concept we are using SQL, the same thing with the help of, we try to build a views and they try to consume with the help of dashboard. And ultimately what? This transform data will be consumed by AI people, machine learning people, data. They build the algorithms for future reference purpose. Okay, got the point. Ultimately, the existing data, whatever the data available, we should come into Snowflake with the help of ETL, extract transformation loading, or extract load ETL or ELT process like, okay, AWS Glue, Fivetran, Stitch, Airbed. With the help of ETL tools, they try to put into the cloud, either AWS cloud. This is called as data lake. So after this, what happened? The Snowflake concept, the copy statement, Snowpipe. With the help of the Snowflake concept, we are bringing into Snowflake and doing all this tests. So this is our job, bringing the data from different sources, doing validation, doing transformations, doing automation with the help of task and process, and creating views and creating files to the consumption. This is the project flow. Okay, see, this is the same thing. Okay, ultimately, what bringing different data sources into Snowflake and doing the transmissions and give to the necessary teams. This is our day-to-day activities. Got the point there? And also so far. So this is what happened. Our role will be Snowflake developer or data engineer. Okay, see, and we need to have, remember, we have a multiple databases instances will be there, like dev instance. Tell me, anybody, what instance will be there? Development. Another instance, only development.
QA
QA,
instance,
QA, nothing but testing instance. Okay, testing. Another thing,
UAT,
UAT, user acceptance testings. Okay, this is
product,
depends on the company. SIT will be there. System integration testing will be there. Okay, then so pre-prod production will be there. Pre-production will be there. Pre-production. Okay, so these are the instances, and which is the main instance? Prod. So see,
prod,
ultimately, our whatever the data we are trying to develop, this data need to come to prod because the end users are using, the end users are the stakeholder they're using on prod databases. Ultimately, whatever we develop, see right now, we are working on which? We are working on development instance. Ultimately, this development data need to come to the prod database and the clients can able to access the same. So this is our job. And remember what happened, you should have knowledge on SDLC process, agile methodology. Okay. And this daily, what type of call will be there in a project? We'll have Scrum call will be there, Scrum call or stand-up call. Remember, we'll have 2 weeks, okay, sprint-based work will be there. Every 2 weeks, our work will be assigned, we need to work on. Okay, these are the basic things you should have knowledge and okay, STLC process, okay, the code repository, where you're putting the code. These all things you should have little bit knowledge on it, got the point. Okay, see, high level, STLC process, agile methodology, Scrum call, sprint-based. Okay, these are the things you should have knowledge. Okay, see, got the point. Ask your question so that I'll help you. Go ahead. So this is the problem. You need to remember this image. So see, it can be any sources. It can be any cloud. The process will be same. Data will be put as a batch process or continuous data. Okay, we need to we need to ingest the data into Snowflake tables and we need to do our logic and give to the reporting people or AA people. That is our main task to be done. Okay. Go
Hi,
ahead.
sir.
Go ahead.
Sir, so to bring the data from different sources to the S bucket or a cloud, so ETL, so we should also learn ETL as well.
Generally, what happen, like so MNCs, they try to have separate team ETL team or ELT. Just they try to dump it, okay, based on the timestamp.
Mhm.
And
So we
depends
don't
on
have
experience.
to,
If you have more experience, you need to learn any of the ETL tool. If you have less experience, no.
so if I want to learn, then what type of ETL tool we have to learn, sir?
Like cloud based, like ADF, ADF is like a little bit proper. ADF,
Okay,
Azure
Data
Data
Factory.
Factory. It's a cloud based.
Mhm.
Or IAC is also there. Informatica is on-premise, IAC is a cloud based one. And Metilene is also like depends on the company. Remember, so company to company, the requirement will be changing. The ETL tool they try to change. Okay, if you learn if you learn Informatica, other company they go for data stage or talent. Okay, so process will be same process only. That's
Mhm.
okay. We are not ETL, we are Snowflake developer. We need to learn Snowflake and SQL and the cloud thing. Okay.
Okay. So we are responsible from after loading the data from S bucket to
S3
the then.
bucket to Snowflake and give into the Power BI again. Okay, this is our
Okay.
job. Okay, so see, they'll have the batch by like midnight, 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Their batches will be there based on the batches, based on the timestamp. Daily data will come to here. Now, what happened? We should do our job, the copy, the Snowflake. These are the pipelines. We need to build the data pipelines, moving the data from S3 to Snowflake or Azure to Snowflake or GCP to Snowflake. This is our job. Another thing?
Sir, sir, generally, like the the way of teaching, sir, like it's we actually it is actually really good, sir. Okay, but as a learner, what we are actually expecting, initially provide each and every component, and then the real time how we are going to use that thing in the real time project.
That was
And
one we'll try to cover. Okay, so first we'll start with the SQL thing. Okay, so first we'll complete SQL. So with use cases, once you're comfortable with SQL, the same thing will go for Snowflake with use case. So remember, for every topic, we'll see the real-time use cases only. Okay, if you see simple example, I try to give. So see Flipkart application. Okay, see Flipkart application. Okay, now I'm trying to open Flipkart application. Now see, now here what happened now? I want to search for phone. See, I'm searching for phone. Now what happened? See, if I search for small case, tell me how much it's giving? 10,362. If I search
Yes.
for small phone, it's also giving little bit same concept. Now what happened? This is called as pattern matching concept. See, if I search for a little bit, so it's called as pattern matching. Now see, this is filtering concept. Now range of values between concept. Okay, we'll try to visualize all this thing. Now this is what tell me from low to high. This is called as what? This is called as what? Sorting. Now how to perform sorting in SQL using which concept? Order by concept. See, we'll try to see everything in the real-time use cases and make it working. Now, how we're getting this number? This is nothing but one count function with the help of count function. Where now this is called as between concept. So we'll see everything with the real-time use cases and make it working. Okay, see if I see what happened. Now here rupee is nothing but it's a concatenate. How to get clubbing with the help of pipe symbol. How to get comma separate with the help of two. We'll see everything with the real-time use case so that we can able to utilize and make it working. You know, whatever I'm giving now, if you're able to do, you'll get good things on learning. So you should put, okay, whatever I'm giving daily task now, if you're able to do, you can able to put 3 to 4 is in relevant in Snowflake input.
Sir, could you please show us once, sir, the market, how many jobs are available for this one? Market.